Welcome back, everybody, to the Final Fantasy 14 Online. I am me. I'm joined by my good friend Nick.
Hello.
And I forget what I was doing. I'm gonna go talk to this guy, I guess.
You just beat Leviathan, I think.
I beat Leviathan. I went, hey. Oh boy, a little 50 weapon coffer. The Admiral's informed me of the arrangement. I have in my keeping a letter of introduction for Lady Ugiri. To the south stands a gate leading to a pier for smaller fishing vessels. Looking for an inconspicuous here-in man there, I present the letter to him. He serves as the gatekeeper of sorts. Now, before you go, I'm obliged to remind you that members of the fraternity to which you'd be introduced abide in the shadows of Limousin society. They value their independence more highly than pirates, and are united by a bond stronger than mytho. To it, they are invariably wary of new faces. Though it may be penned by the Admiral herself, mere words on parchment will get you only so far into their confidence. You must work for every ounce of trust they place in you. You gotta go do more chores for them. But here's a letter. Go to the aforementioned place and show it to the aforementioned man. Oh, and good luck. You know, without the context, me completely forgetting like what's going on, when he goes, I've heard about your arrangement with the captain.
Yeah.
What?
The funny thing is you could do this quest like as a rogue, which the rogue just like that's the person you're going to is like the rogue like class quest giver.
I don't recognize you. I've lived here for like a few months.
This one, like I think so. I mean, if I remember right.
Fortune, I need to go down here.
Legitimately though, the rogue quests are really good.
Inconspicuous man, shadowy woman. Hey, inconspicuous man. You don't look very inconspicuous. Sitting right next to shadowy woman. Hey, what's going on? A busy venture. Let her. You're the man the Admiral sent word of. I was hoping I might catch a glimpse of Thancred too. Been a while since I saw his shite-eating grin. But what of all the dough-eyed wenches about, I expect he's got his hands full. You must be the Far Easterner. What Milliwib says wants a trade of us. Welcome to Lindsay, milady. I am Ugiri of Donna. 'Tis an honor to make your acquaintance. I must confess, when first I learned of your organization, I had certain preconceptions as to the nature of your membership. It would seem I was mistaken. You're not the first person to say that, lass. Limbs is a city of pirates, to be sure, and pirates don't give two farts about keeping a spotless reputation. They only need a secret society to do their dirty work. Might be as my people and I keep the shadows, but we got nothing to be ashamed of. Simply better for business that we remain unseen. And so you have developed fighting techniques suited to this purpose, I see. Know that the practitioners of my art, too, are denizens of shadow. Tis in stealth that our strength lies. There's much you might learn from one another. What is seven hells waiting for? If you come with us, Ugiri of Do What's It, we can get acquainted in more private surrounds. Ha! That didn't come out right, did it? Mastercast, I shall remain with these people for a time, that I might study their ways. Though I am loath to be separated from my countrymen, I take solace in knowledge that they are in the best of hands. You have been a true friend to us, Domans. No words will suffice us to express my gratitude. Ere long, I hope to begin imparting my martial knowledge to people of Eorzea. When that time comes, it'd be my honor to welcome you as a student.
If I remember right, since her race doesn't technically exist in game yet at this point, she's just a Mikote with like a special skill with this like a special tail basically.
Level 50, I'm level 90, my current one is, I'm level 130! Trash!
Yeah, you're not gonna get, you have Ironworks gear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna get any better gear. The Ironworks gear you have is the end game raid gear.
Oh.
So.
Much and more has occurred since first I beheld Eorzea from the Galleon's deck. Suffice to say, I did not envisage being invited to play a part in your noble struggle. But forgive me, I have kept you overlong. Doubtless you have pressing business of your own. Rest assured that I no longer require an escort this land. When next you meet Lady Menphilia, pray relay to her my humblest thanks. Would that I could do so in person, but I must needs fulfill my promise to the Admiral. Till we meet again, Warrior Light. Okay, back to Menphilia. Away! Holy shit, there's a lot of quests here.
There are.
Holy shit, there's a lot of quests here. Oh my god.
Yeah, they have a tendency to put all the pre-patch quests together in like kind of like one in the city, so that way, you know, when you load into new patch, it's just there instead of having to find the random map they added it to.
I have been reflecting upon the events which took place during our visit to Vilbrand. If you have a moment, I would share my conclusions with you. Please, bear with me.
Sure. That's why I came.
When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo. Though I cannot well explain the how of it, it would seem he became immortal in so doing.
You didn't kill him enough.
When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form. Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove. Long have I known that the Echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul. But never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that our souls could then occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy. It was of this that Elidibus spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion. And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable. As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan.
Leviathan was kind of a bitch.
If the Ascians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed. There exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness. To most, it is but a fairy tale, yet recent events have given me cause to wonder, could the legend in fact refer to the Echo? Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time. For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Ascians may at last be within sight. With Urianger's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long.
Oh, shit's going bad!
Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend. Is Artemis?
Grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady. It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Baldessian.
Nah, it's Bald Scion. I don't know what
What
you're talking
of them?
about.
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
No more? Whatever do you mean?
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be. 'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
12 Preserve.
That's a turtle.
If there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned.
I sat here in the room alone for 7 hours. Oh, kitty. Oh, Pally.
It is
Bye, Pally.
done, my lord. I... Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve.
Revolution.
Alright. I really need, at, like, one point, right? Not in this game, just in a game. Like, it has that scene, and it goes, "My lord, what does this mean?" It zooms in, it goes, "Revolution." And then the screen goes black. And, why are you playing music? I keep telling you not to play. And then, when the screen comes back, it's a completely different guy, and it zooms in on him, and someone comes in and was like, "What does this mean?" And he goes, "It's time for a crusade." And then it goes black, and then it comes back, and it's a different guy.
What?
What does this mean? It's time for a mutiny. And it's just...
Just like keep switching between scenes of the same thing, but just some other dramatic
some
zoom in.
other dramatic zoom in with the phrase, because, you know, like, this, you know, it's time for the revolution, or it's time for a crusade, it's time for a mutiny, you know, it's time for revolt. Those are all used in the same, like, style, right?
Yeah.
But in every single one, it's a different guy. Be really dumb, be really funny. Are these earrings good? I can help my character Pado to see.
No, just pick the coins. You might be able to hit H to open up your thing, but during it, but you're.
Oh yeah, right. I have this.
You'll be able to just get
I forgot.
Looks
I
like you
had,
don't have full
I-
Ironworks earrings, but you'll be able to get Ironworks earrings,
Isn't
and those
this
are
better
just
than
better.
Ironworks right now? This goes up to this is 430.
Yes, those will just be like that just scales to whatever your level is until it reaches like whatever thing.
I only have Ironworks for like the axe. I
Oh.
think. I don't think I have Ironworks for anything else.
Well, point is,
1 second. The cats are up here, and I just want to make sure they're okay. Because the kitties, and the kitties must be made sure they're okay.
delivery. Oh, man. Fine.
Okay, one of my new kitties. Oop, doesn't want to say. I pet him and I walked away, and then he ran up to me and I was like, "Oh, do you want to come with me?" And then he did not want to come with me. Oh well. Okay. Hey, Minfilia. I know I was voicing Minfilia before, but do you want to be Minfilia, Dick?
Sure.
We keep swapping up voices, it'll be funny.
Yeah. Our friends, the very isle itself, everyone and everything. No, no, it avails us not to speculate. Ilya Anjur will send word if there are any developments. Until such time as he does, we must remain firmly focused on that which we have the power to change. With that in mind, I would speak on a different matter, one closer to home.
My character's so fucking big.
It concerns etheric fluctuations which we had previously attributed to good King Mogimog the XII. That the king is no more is a blessing for which we have you to thank.
Oh yeah, right. We did kill him, didn't we?
Yeah, with a really cool song. And yet this is not yet all is not well in the Twelfth Wood. Our latest readings reveal an ongoing etheric disturbance and of considerable magnitude. They may even suggest the presence of a primal. Is this Odin? I don't know. We'll see. Needless to say, the mere possibility warrants immediate investigation, and I would have you.
I forget who Flamin is.
She is Minfilia's adopted mom.
Celia, I do not wish to interrupt, but we have a problem. Oh.
What manner of problem?
A band of refugees hailing from Odan this time are come the ravenous toll seeking asylum. It would seem they expect us to afford them the same treatment we gave the Domans. At present, they're in the seventh heaven, awaiting a formal response. Look at how far my guy has to bend his fucking head down. I'm gonna break my fucking neck.
I see. What happened? This was to be expected. I shall meet with them at once. God, I love how whenever your character's head turns, the fucking
Pompadour
Pompadour
jiggles.
bubbles.
I love they gave it jiggle physics. They didn't need to, but they did. And it's great. Celia, you know full well we haven't the resources to accommodate many more people. Consider what will happen if you do this. Word will spread and more will follow.
Your opinion is duly noted, but I will hear their suit.
Okay.
I mean, that's fair. It's like, you know, even if you're probably gonna say no, you should hear them out.
Yep.
Castavor, I should be grateful for your presence in the meeting. Fucking just like,
Yeah.
it's just like, just stand there, hold your axe, look intimidating.
Stand there. This is the hero who's killed like 7 primals, the evil sword guy, he killed the gods, he killed the thing that killed the gods. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. So one of my other friends is going to start a fucking draggle-tailed refugee.
I apologize for keeping you waiting. My name is Minfilia. I lead the Scions.
Sorry.
I 12 be praised. It's you.
Sorry,
It is you.
I would like grab. I wanted to put my hand on my mouse and just click the button because sometimes your
Yeah.
hand just spazzes. You click the buttons.
Yeah.
Gotta push buttons.
You can technically put a event chat in. I don't know if you already have it in your chat log, but that would have like this dialogue. Doesn't really matter right now. We're ready and willing to work. The same as the Domans. Oh, I guess I'm this guy now. We're ready and willing to work. Same as the Domans. So just give us a task and we'll see it done. Pray calm yourselves. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I know not of your situation.
Just standing here. I'm part of the conversation.
Beg your pardon, Ascendant. I ain't so good with words. We've been living off the scraps of Oda for years now, trying to piece together a life to replace the one that got took. They say there's work, but there's not for an honest man. Not as wouldn't sully his soul sooner than his palms, any road. The flames do what they can for us, of course, but they ain't near enough. And it's only getting worse with the calamity. When the calamity brought us to our knees, those rich bastards in the city didn't help us up. They climbed on our backs. I don't pretend to be clever, but even I can see what's coming. I knew I had to run. We had to run. The only question was where, and then it came to me. Revenant's Toll. I mean, you took in foreigners, didn't you? Surely you'd do the same for us.
Imagine naming your
Are you about to be a fucking racist right now? Like,
No. You're not a cat girl, no.
I fear the situation is rather more complicated. While it is true that we accepted a Doman's petition for aid, that decision was the product of extraordinary circumstances. I sympathize deeply with your plight, and pray understand it is not possible for an organization with our means to aid all who have been affected by the calamity.
Guys, I hate to break it to you, our group has like 20 fucking members, all of which are poor as shit. We do not have money.
No, the fucking the little shits are fucking rich because they come from a rich family. And so it was great regret that I must deny your request.
But
But we know where else to go. You're turning your back on us?
this looks like a scene out of a play. Doesn't it just a little bit?
A little bit.
If I might have a word, I assume it's a guy. No, wait, never mind.
You know, it's fucking Tataru.
I don't remember
Tataru
their
is
fucking names.
anonymous.
No tidings from Odam, my lady. Alphanaud's been wounded. She doesn't
Alphanaud,
look.
that's the little shit's name.
Yeah, Alphanaud.
What? How? Is it serious?
I cannot say for certain, but I fear it might be. According to the flames, the refugees started a riot. They went wild. Apparently, that should go Eddie and everyone. God, he's pathetic. He died to refugees?
He's a healer. He didn't have his tank with him.
Nick, if I were to drop your healer spec in a sea of refugees, you would sit there dancing, out healing their damage.
I would cast one spell and they would explode.
Exactly. This is Final Fantasy. Healers do dumb AoE for some reason. He's the most suited for taking on refugees.
That can't be right. Why would they? They must have been provoked. The demonstration was meant to be peaceful. 7 hells, now the Blades have an excuse. They'll round us up and kill anyone who tries to resist. Ascendant, please, if you want to help us build a new life, at least help us keep the ones we've got.
My lady.
We are not ones to stand idly by and watch innocents suffer. However, until we know more of the circumstances surrounding this riot, I am not certain what aid, if any, we can provide. If the authorities determine that the refugees attacked without provocation, then those responsible have to answer for their actions.
If the cops investigate and determine the cops did nothing wrong.
How can you be so blind? Find Alphino, and quickly. If he is in danger, or worse, I would have you and none other by his side.
Ah, yes, me, the guy who refuses to pronounce his name correctly.
Thank you. Pray do not concern yourself with the matter we were discussing earlier. Yida and Papalima will see to it.
Alphinaud's being treated at the hourglass. Hurry! Hey.
I'll be honest, I somehow don't remember what you guys were talking about earlier.
Man, and I'm just back to just fucking chilling.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
You were saying your friend started something?
Yeah, so my friend is back in Oda, okay. My friend is going to start a Call of Cthulhu campaign. And I'm gonna be a vice cop who is adamant that the supernatural is not real.
Okay.
And I'm gonna see how long I can keep coming up with justifications and excuses for the shit that happens to him.
You should watch Scooby-Doo.
That
then
was
just, like...
gonna be like a big source.
Just, as a refresher for all the different ways the monsters happen.
Yeah, that was gonna be a big inspiration. But, it's like, my character goes to sleep, and he has a dream where Cthulhu is just, like, royally fucking him over. He wakes up and goes, huh, I keep telling myself not to drink hot milk before bed. It gives me nightmares. Fucks off. Because Call of Cthulhu has a really funny rule that if you fail a sanity check, but then also fail an intelligence check, your character's too fucking dumb to understand what scared him. So he doesn't take any sanity damage.
That's really stupid.
And my guy is gonna be as dumb as a sack of bricks.
And somehow, like, a detective?
Yeah, he
You could just be a regular cop and fit better.
yeah. I mean, he's vice cop, but yeah, cop. Is he any good at investigating? He sure thinks he is. Like, Nick, the cops have hired fucking psychics and to, like, speak with the ghosts to tell them if the person's alive or not, like...
As you can see, I am quite well.
Hi, Alphinaud. That, what's-her-face really made it sound like you were injured, or this is serious, or something.
Yeah, you were actually dying?
Hey, he's like, oh, I'm fine. I'm a healer, remember?
Yeah, I healed myself.
It is not. This riot was anything but an isolated incident. There is a restlessness in the air. Tensions long simmering are at last threatening to boil over. Ul'dah is a nation infamous for the great disparity between the wealthy and the poor. The majority of the populace accepts this state of affairs, because they believe that every man bears responsibility for his own lot in life.
That man was born rich. He sure
That's what-
earned
yeah.
it.
This game really just does take just political stances.
To an Ul'dan, money is the foremost, and some would say the only measure of a man's worth. Small wonder that the wealthiest wield the greatest influence. So where do the refugees fit into this social hierarchy? What place is there for those who fled Alamigo and the destruction of the Calamity?
Fucking slaves? Like, what the fuck is this?
No, there's refugees there. Or
Plainly, there is none. They have no wealth, no power, and no worth. To the Ul'dan way of thinking, they may as well not exist. Choosing to ignore their existence, however, is patently not an option. General Rauban and the Sultana understand this, which is why they ordered the Immortal Flames to provide the refugees aid and succor. Yet none would dispute that the expenses incurred by this policy grow by the day, with no end in sight. This has prompted more and more Uldans to question their obligation to aid these worthless wanderers. While more
I
and
can't
more
get over how
refugees have come
fucking
to
dumb
resent
their walk
treatment
cycle
at the
is.
hands of the sneering citizenry. The manner of Lord Lolorito's refusal to grant the Dolmens asylum bespoke a disdain for all refugees, an attitude shared by the rest of the monetarists. And you may be sure they make no effort to conceal their opinions. It was only a matter of time before the refugees united in protest, nor is it any surprise that some among them would ultimately resort to violence. That the Immortal Flames should choose this of all occasions to engage in joint training exercises with the other Grand Companies. By the time they return, the situation may well have deteriorated beyond mending.
Yeah, thanks. Fucking. I told you before, it was all but inevitable that an incident of this kind would eventually occur, given the rising tensions within the Sultanate. Nevertheless, I have reason to believe that this particular riot may not have begun spontaneously. Have I piqued your curiosity? Good. Can you accompany me to the Hall of Flames? I would hear what General Raban has to say upon the matter. Radon! Fucking people RP walking. Saw the RP walk with the blue name tag, my brain got short-circuited for a second. Like, who the fuck would be RP walking to a quest in a fucking MMO? Where am I going? Over fucking... Hello, Ruben. I was on a good time, Cass. My hands are full with the refugees. Precisely the matter we wish to discuss, General. Alphanod, back on your feet already? You may credit my swift recovery to your chirurgeons. You didn't even heal yourself, you fucking lazy bum! My memories of the riot are still somewhat muddled. I trust you managed to regain control of the situation? Not entirely. We secured the city soon enough, but not before the unrest had spread to the surrounding territories. Pockets of resistance remain throughout the city. We have sent what forces we can spare to reroute the last belligerents, but our progress is slow. They are damned elusive. I can well imagine, given that the majority of refugees live outside the walls, it stands to reason that they would know the lay of the land. What I do not understand is how they came to be so well prepared. Before my little accident, I observed some of the refugees were armed, not with butcher's knives or pitchforks, with martial weaponry. What do you mean, how? There's entire fucking parts of this city that are just street vendors selling swords.
But they can't afford them, they're poor!
They can steal them! Or take a loan because there's a bank. Funny. None can deny that tensions between the Odan citizenry and the refugee population have increased since the Domans were turned away. But would that motivate a starving man to purchase arms in lieu of food? I think not. And what are those who have not even a single gil to spend? Who could not survive without the aid provided by the immortal flames? Surely they would sooner sell a weapon than bring it to bear against their benefactors. Come to the point. Very well. My point, General, is that this powder keg of discontent was not set alight by chance. These events were deliberately set in motion. And now order must be restored. That is my first duty. Till it's done, any investigation can wait. I do not have time to discuss this. My scouts will be returning it on. We are done here! How dare you suggest I not slaughter the refugees? Good day!
It really is like what that sounded like.
The general's no fool. He keeps his own counsel, and with good cause. Were he to claim without necessary proof these riots were instigated by outside forces, the monetarists would accuse him of attempting to shirk responsibility. After all, he and the Sultana have been the most outspoken proponents of refugee aid. Regardless, they'll face harsh criticism the days ahead. Our allies may stumble upon the truth in time, but I have far more faith in your abilities, Cass. Have you seen how I've solved every problem you have put in front of me? I hit it with my axe. Or I punch it. One or the other.
That'll work.
To that end, I'd have you make inquiries to settlements suspected of harboring belligerents. Let Swift know which they are. He may balk on requests for such information. I've no doubt that you could persuade him with your silver tongue. I, meanwhile, shall seek answers in my own way. After which we can regroup and share our findings. Well then, shall we? Eh. Hey, Swift. You look as though you have something to say, Cass, do you? Oh, you ask no simple favor. Were such information to fall into the wrong hands, the lives of countless soldiers would be at risk. Even so, there's wisdom in your words. One individual may be better suited to the task of the regiment. Very well. The brass blades report suspicious activity in the vicinity of Lost Hope. It may be unrelated to recent events, but we doubt it. I suggest you begin by speaking to the blades posted there. Okay. Where's this? Over there in Thanaland. The fact that I need to talk to these two individually. And what brings you here, Venture? Such refugees? Well then, you've come to the right place. Ah, you mean those refugees? Oh no, you'll find them here. Most of the people that Lost Hope have come to accept the situation and are content to pass their days in peace and quiet. Outsiders have trouble understanding that, like the merchant who passed over recently, a great fellow, but awfully opinionated. Can't tell us how to see him go. I didn't expect to send you, Cass. I take it as means someone has read my report. The refugees left with the merchant have yet to return. I'm increasingly concerned that Zazakwa's suspicions were correct. You haven't the fire I'm talking about, do you? Never mind. Speak of Zazakwa. He'll explain everything. Who's Zazakwa?
I have a good point. It's like imagine like you're just like, ah man, I need to deliver a report to the guy they're sending, and just like the hero of ages shows up.
The God Killer shows up. The Doom Slayer. I don't remember that one of them. Hey, I know your face, so you're not the man from the Church of Saint Adama. Fucking Adama Ladama? 1,000 pounds, my friend. I'm missing you for the thugs who have been tormenting us. If Leofric bid you speak to me, then I take it you've agreed to help. 12 be praised for that, because we have a moment to waste. Everyone knows the flames are on the march. Yes, I'm following under that fanatic spell, but not I. Promise as a revolution, retribution, avoid the ruling class account and take that which is owed. Ha! A childish fantasy. Holding the ruling class to account, fantasy. I did everything I could to dissuade the others from leaving, but few would heed my words. Now that one of our idealists has returned, however, the madness of the merchant's plan is plain for all to see. Look behind yonder tent and you'll understand why. Even now he babbles incoherently. So traumatized is he by the bloodshed he witnessed. Try as I might, I can make no sense of his words beyond the fact that he was not alone in surviving. Yet I've no doubt that merchant will lead the remainder to their doom. I beg you, find them before he does. What are you doing? Don't draw! Why didn't you run away with me? We could have escaped them. Then you'd be here to soothe me. Why'd you have to say leave me alone? Soothe. Yeah. What do you want? It's true. I followed the merchant. May the gods check me down for my folly. What they will not give, you must take, you said. When we asked how, he reviewed a cache of weapons he had brought and implored us to seize control over. It said he implored us to seize, and my brain immediately went to seize the means of production. I thought about running then and there, but the others were so excited. He split us into two groups, sent us off on our own. But when the flames found us, we didn't know what to do. Our leader tried to parlay with theirs, but then they started arguing, and then fighting, and then everyone was fighting, and the flames were shouting, give no quarter, and... Oh god, it's the other group that's out there. If we don't stop them, they'll be massacred like mine was. Hey man, thanks for the 2 silver pieces, okay? Thanks. The other refugees are hiding in the caves south of Lost Hope, but to approach them would be fruitless. They seem to call us agents of the Sota, trying to kill us as a reason why the twins might even deign to do the deeds themselves. A pox and all bloody sellswords. They were supposed to train us to fight, but the ones who sent of us vanished from the struggle. Oh, if only we had never listened to that merchant's ridiculous claims. He said our cause was righteous. The gods would never suffer us to be defeated. Oh, if they are forced to confront reality. That's it! Challenge the twins to combat. Show my brother the strongest warriors, no match for one man. Mayhap then they'll agree to lay down their arms and... These 2 sellswords are not a match for the Godslayer. Lay down your arms! Seven L's, they found us. Everyone, grab your gear and make for the rendezvous point. That's your game, is it? Sorry to quote you, lad, but we're more than willing to kill ye ourselves. Alright.
Oh no.
Oh no,
Whatever will you do?
Ow. 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 Imagine seeing this. Ow. I am almost passively out-regenning the damage.
Fucking that guy's like, wait a minute.
Fuck, my throat's starting to hurt.
Like talking or.
I don't know, just starting to hurt. Like it's weird. I haven't done the voices that normally hurt my throat. I F. Alright, well, you guys made me kill all your refugees. Alright, are you done? You beat him like it was nothing. Oh, almighty, what are we gonna do now? Alright, I have broken their morale. You've returned. Did you find my brother? What of the twins? What happened? I see. Well, you had no choice. Better a handful of them take a beating from you than the lot get butchered by the flames. Tell me, what did the merchants have to say when it was over? I wasn't there. Huh? But where else would it be? Unless you went to Stone Store to recruit others. The merchant wished to approach refugees in Stone's Throw, but was waiting till the flames withdrew their forces from the vicinity. All they have is not to stop from continuing his work. How many more must perish in the pursuit of this futile cause? How much more suffering must we endure before it ends? Find him! Convince him to cease his mad quest and surely lead us to ruin. I'm sure this guy doesn't have, like, an ulterior motive for, you know, doing this.
Do you think your characters figured that out though?
Probably not.
He's just like, I gotta hit something with my axe. I'm happy.
Have you seen my parents? I think I might have killed them. Told me to stay here for the others. They said they'd be back soon, but it's been days. They left with the man from O'Donnell. The man said they were gonna change everything, make it so we live inside the walls as everyone else. I liked it when he said that. I didn't like when he talked about making those people pay. Everyone looked so angry, and I got scared. Hi, mister. Are you looking for someone? Looking for a merchant. You mean the man who left my parents? But I don't know where he... Wait! That's him! Oh, now, which of these gullible fools shall be my next victim? Ah, shit. You!
Wait a minute.
He's getting away! Go get him, mister! Wait, is that the God Slayer? This is way above my pay grade. Fuck this. Oh, again. Why are you pursuing me? Sedition, treason, revolution. That's preposterous.
I said hello.
Who has filled you with these lies? Refugees, the self-same refugees here on the streets of Odar? Ha! You have no evidence for your accusations. None! Oh, well, now I come to Hall of Fame. You have no right to detain me. I kinda do.
It's like,
You don't have the right to detain me.
steps forward.
I kinda do. I have the right of no one in the city can stop me. Let's say I did do the things you claim. Surely you don't give a Corkin's arse about politics. It was business. Only business. Huh? You both know I'm not the one you want. However, if you can protect me, I swear I'll tell you everything. I feel like my guy could have blocked that. He saw the crossbow bolt coming. I feel like he could have stopped it. What's all the commotion? Someone else. Tell the others, spread out such the area. The killer may still be close.
Don't mention that you saw the killer up on the ledge or anything.
The fucking grin! I looked up there, grinned. The hunt is on. Does this setting not want to stay on? I keep turning it off, and then it keeps turning back on, and I don't know why. Old adventure, how know more about relationship with the victim, as well as events leading up to his death? How's the guy over there? He's on a crossbow. This man responsible for the recent riots may help we owe his murder a debt of gratitude. In any case, obviously you're not the one whom we seek. You may carry on.
Fucking stupid take. It's like, oh man, if you did the riots, I guess no need to investigate then.
What news, Kosovo? Where's the merchant? Dead. Murdered? Damn it all, Seventh though. He was not simply murdered, Cast. He was silenced. He knew his face and was ready to divulge his secrets. Do not despair, though. We may be close to identifying the true orchestrator of these riots than you realize. The Flame General left a word that you were to proceed to the Fragrant Chamber as soon as you return. He wishes to discuss your recent discovery as well as the result of our own investigation. Master Alphinaud has already been informed that and should be waiting for you outside. Pray proceed to the Royal Promenade with all haste and speak with Bartholomew. And the Royal Promenade, which is over there, means I need to take my crystal. We've been expecting you. Sir, please proceed inside. Buddy.
Commander Swift has kept us apprised of your recent activities. You've made great strides towards quelling the violence.
Despite our best efforts to determine what provoked this uprising, the truth continues to elude us. Have you uncovered aught which might shed some light on the mystery?
This information does not leave this room. The Syndicate's decision to reject the Doman refugees' appeal for asylum had lasting repercussions. A number of those displaced by the calamity claimed it was proof of a policy of discrimination. Together with a group of Alamegan refugees, they organized a series of demonstrations to protest against the Sultanate. Demonstrations which became heated, but did not descend into violence. Until a certain incident served as a call to arms.
A unit of brass blades sent to supervise a demonstration loosed arrows upon unarmed protesters. It was this atrocity which prompted the refugees to take up arms. I need not tell you what followed.
We assumed at first that the attack was born of a miscommunication. When emotions run high, they happen. But suspicions were raised regarding the unit's commanding officer, whom I ordered interrogated. Sure enough, our fears were soon confirmed. The dog confessed that a merchant had offered him coin to give the order. A merchant in the employ of Teleji Adeleji.
Teleji Adeleji.
Adeleji.
But he spoke in favor of the Doman's cause, and has ever seemed sympathetic towards the refugees' plight. Why would he do such a thing?
Know you of the Cartano Reclamation Bill? It is a proposal to annex the Cartano Flats so that refugees may establish permanent settlements.
When last I looked, that was disputed territory.
Aye. Some might even call it a battlefield. The destruction wrought by Bahamut was greatest at the Cartano Flats. That much is common knowledge. What is less well known is that his rampage laid bare ancient Alagon ruins, of which no record existed.
This is just
There are certain
PvP map.
differences of opinion as to how these ruins should be handled, which is why each nation maintains a military presence in the region to this day. Yet differ though we may, we are still allies. Therefore, in the interest of preserving the Eorzean alliance, we have reached an agreement. Any conflict which may arise during the course of military exercises in the region shall have no bearing on relations between our nations. In full knowledge of this delicate state of affairs, Teleji Adeleji proposed the
Teleji Adeleji. What a dumb fucking name.
a shameless bloody ruse which stands to benefit him in but one conceivable way. If successful, he will gain control over the disputed territory under the guise of assisting in the resettlement effort. And you can be sure he'll build an orphanage next to every Alagon ruin.
The man would threaten the unity of the Eorzean alliance and risk countless lives for personal gain.
The line's a lot funnier if you imagine him. Talking about that literally, like, building a bunch of orphanages would be a bad thing.
But this man, whose only contribution to every conversation we've had so far is, but the money! Would throw it all away to make money.
He walks a path all his own, independent of any faction and beholden to none of his fellows on the Syndicate.
By inciting the less fortunate to violence, he hopes to convince others that the Cartano Reclamation Bill is the only viable solution.
This guy's head is so tiny, Nick.
I'm feeling like the refugees of Island. Let's give them free homes. Would not.
The Domans was not but posturing to gain credibility with the refugees. Of that there can be no doubt.
Forgive me, but what could possibly motivate Teleji Adeleji to go to such lengths? What is so special about these ruins that he would risk his position on the Syndicate, and, most likely, charges of treason against the Sultanate?
Omega.
Omega.
Pardon?
An Oligon monstrosity, not unlike the Ultima weapon. Mayhap larger, we know not.
Fuck it!
It
I
has
was
yet to be
right,
fully
Nick!
excavated.
It's bigger, Ultima!
Oligon inscriptions indicate that it was created to fell Bahamut himself. If accurate, it might explain why Nail Van Darnus chose to bring the Red Moon down upon the Cartano Flats. Given the ends he went to ensure Eorzea's annihilation, destroying the one weapon which could stay the Elder Primal may well have seemed like good sense.
When first I bore witness to the power
The
of the
one
Ultima
weapon that could
I
stay
doubted
the
evidence of
Elder
my
Primal.
senses.
I look
And
at my
now you tell me
axe
there
and
is
like
another
the
such
9
weapon.
different primals
One
whose
which
like
could
heads I
contend with
chopped off with
Bahamut.
it.
Bahamut.
But I have the weapon right here.
Aye, we were skeptical ourselves. Truth be told, until the Ultima weapon's existence came to light, we thought the inscription had been mistranslated.
At present, Omega is more akin to a fossil than a tool of war, having long since ceased to function. As such, its true potential cannot accurately be gauged. However, if someone were to restore it, as the Carlians did the Ultima weapon, I have little doubt that he would wield untold power.
Power enough to subjugate Uldar like as not, and the rest of Eorzea besides, which is doubtless why Teleji Adeleji yearns to have it.
That he should aspire to world domination. He who has ever walked 2 paces behind Lord Lolorito in matters of commerce.
'Tis in acknowledgement of his own limitations that he seeks this power. Woe betide us all should we allow him to have it.
Pray waste no time chasing rats. Only a fool would believe that secrets can be kept in Uldar.
It would seem the implications of the Sultanate's refugee problem are rather more far-reaching than we assumed.
Look at that. This doesn't leave this room. Whatever. I was gonna leave the room anyways.
Basically. I offered it. I should be glad to know the truth, and yet the thought that all this chaos was the product of one man's lesser power sickens me. It shouldn't surprise you, though. That's been, like, more or less every plot point so far. Different people, different powers they lust for, but it's all been for one guy's lesser power at one point or another. How long do you think they intend to hide the existence of Omega from the Scions? That they even felt the need to is most troubling. It would be in our best interest to learn more of the military activities in the disputed territories. Fortunately, you are well positioned to do so. Lieutenant Pompadour, pray keep us informed of any developments in the continent. Yeah. Be gone! Well, there's no place for children. Mister, I don't know how I knew you were here, but I did. Hi. I was looking for you, mister. You said you were looking for the man who left with my parents. You know this girl. Yeah. She saw the merchant die. Traumatized her for life, I did. So he visited Stone's Throw as well, I see. Did you find the man? Were my parents with him? Not kid. They were not, I'm afraid. However, I can think of several places they might be. If you like, we can go look for them together. Really? You help me look, mister? Of course, but first, I must needs finish speaking to my friend. He's telling me a secret, you see. So no one else is allowed to listen. Mayhap you could wait for me by the pillar over there. We require but a moment. Okay, mister, I'll be waiting. I'll take her to the quicksand. Mayhap Amodi will know what to do. A legion of Gallians, and either sort of primal, even an Askin would be preferable to this charade. Sometimes I fear Minfilia is too ambitious. We rush hither and yon in response to threats as they arise, without concern for the strain it places on our limited resources and ourselves. Mayhap the time has come for a change. Oh, Minfilia! Dick.
Alright, I'm Minfilia. Castavar, this is Minfilia. I know this is sudden, but I must ask you to return to Revenant's Toll with all due haste.
Oh no.
The situation in the Twelveswood has taken a turn for the worst, and I will explain in detail once you arrive.
I gotta go, man. Shit's in the fan. The Twelveswood, the primal threat she spoke of before, has been confirmed. I've received no reports of Exali activity, which leaves the Sylphs? Go, Cass. You know as well as I that the appearance of primal takes precedence over all else. Oh, and when you arrive, do inform the antecedent that while I am grateful for her concern, she needs here for my safety. I'm more than capable of protecting myself. Yeah. Okay, that is where we are gonna end tonight's stream, though. I am very tired from work. So, I'd like to thank you all for coming on stream. Thank you for coming, and hopefully we'll see you for next one. Have a good night, and we'll see you then. Good night, everybody. Have a good one. We'll see you later.